to talk about orienting your energy with time. So bear with me because I have a lot of forms in front of me, but what we want to talk about are how certain times in the day and the night correspond with certain organs and certain particular health problems and the like. I'm going to start with the Chinese medicine understanding of organ hours, and then I want to transition to the Ayurvedic. So let's actually just start with the liver hour, because I think that the liver hour is really important, and I think it's also extremely important that we are mindful of what the liver needs. So according to Chinese medicine, the liver needs sleep. Like, you need to be sleeping during the liver hour, which is between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., for it to completely regenerate. So oftentimes the liver will be like, oh, you're up, so I'll just do that next time. And that can get cycled, obviously, ridiculously long for people who don't sleep at that time. But also, if you're waking up at this time, your liver could be overwhelmed. Obviously, things that can disrupt the liver are alcohol, drugs, poor diet. The liver is an organ that takes care of your detoxification. It holds the heaviest burden of detoxing in the body. So it really needs deep rest and dreaming. The liver, which is connected to the eyes, of course, we did a chi massage where we showed that the eyes and the liver have a connection. And it's also connected to pain in the lower back or pressure in the chest, pain in the lower abdomen, headaches, hernia, dry throat, hiccups, incontinence, and mental problems can all be signs of liver imbalance. So we started with the liver, 1 to 3 a.m., and the next time, 3 to 5, is the lungs. The liver is connected to anger. So again, if you're kind of pissed off, something could be up with your liver. And the lungs are connected to grief. They're connected to sadness. I just got back from Political Ecologies of the Far Right conference in Lund University in Sweden. And one of the talks, all the women were over there chatting, and I walked right up to her, and she said, I have this ache right here. And I said, you know, that's the lung point. We use it in Qigong. So I quickly showed her the lung, detoxing and replenishing massage. And then I asked, was she up at 3 to 5? And she was like, yeah, I have been waking up. And then I said, you know, the lung is connected to grief. And tears came to her eyes. It was clear that she was processing out some grief, and that in different aspects of the energy system, it was showing. So again, this is how this knowledge can be really helpful for self-diagnosis and for self-healing. So after the liver from 1 to 3, and the lungs being 3 to 5, which of course is connected to breathing and the throat or the neck, and sorrow or cough, asthma, sore throat, pressure in the chest, and pain can be indicators that something is going on there. If you're getting up, coughing at this time to expel toxins, it's of course another indicator. The lungs also really want this deep sleep, dream, and memory for detoxification. So at 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., we're talking large intestine. So it wants to wake up, release the bowels, it wants the meditation. It's connected to like colds or fevers or skin problems or thyroid problems. These can all be connections to the large intestine, as well as nosebleeds, toothaches, sore throat, pain in the belly. All of these can be indicators that something is going on with the large intestine. It's great to drink about 16 ounces of water at this time. Maybe go for a brisk walk. No caffeine at this hour. Your body needs water for a healthy colon. Around 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., we've reached the stomach hour. So this is when you should eat breakfast, fruit, protein, low carb, healthy fats, take your vitamins. Oftentimes, if you're having menstrual problems, it can be an indicator that something's wrong with the stomach. If you're feeling like some edema or swollen abdomen, these could be indicators. Heartburn, hunger pains, chest pains are connected to the stomach. From 9 to 11, we're talking about the spleen. Now, the spleen is the one that the energy associated with it is over anxious worry. It's disrupted by overeating sweets. One of the jobs that the spleen does is it converts your food to chi. Problems with digestion and immune system and the pancreas and the genitals and connective tissue can all be connected to the spleen. Burping or swollen abdomen, stomach pain, heartburn, vomiting, mouth problems, pain in the root of the tongue, and even sensations of jealousy are correlated with the spleen. So it's often associated with mental powers and supports metabolism and is really responsible for nutrient absorption. So it's good to work and to be active. On a separate video, I will go over some spleen-based Qigong. From 11 to 1, we're talking heart. It's great to eat lunch, to socialize, to enjoy conversations, connect with people, be cooperative, reach out, be of service, have some nutritional balance, so a lunch that's not too filling. The heart is responsible for your blood circulation and whether your energy is high. Can also be connected to tongue, throat, sleep, and happiness. Heart problems are like insomnia, sweating at night, dry throat, thirst, pain in the arms, warm and sweaty palms. Take care of that heart. And another way that you can use this chart is really to just, if you have supplements that are good for particular organs, it's great to take them at the organ time. Obviously, with things like the liver, just let it sleep. Just get the rest. After the heart is the small intestine. So from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., we were talking small intestine. And it is the one that sorts and absorbs food. So it's a low energy time. It's nap time. Yogi Bhajan used to say 11 minutes a day. One of those immortality practices. Try to get a nap. There's nothing wrong with self-care as your priority, unless you're not caring for others. So again, we're talking small intestine. So ears, throat, and heart are also connected to the small intestine. Sore throat, swollen cheeks, pain in the lower abdomen, frequent urination, often shoulder and arm pains. These are all connected with the small intestine. Get organized, sort out issues the body is digesting. And then from 3 to 5, we're talking the bladder. So work, study, drink tea is the best time for efficient work and to have your afternoon tea. Drink tea and more water, detox. The bladder is connected to the eyes, urogenital, cramps, pain in the shoulder and lower back, incontinence, mental problems, malaria, pain in the eyes, tears when windy, colds, nose bleed, headache, pain in the neck and lower back are all connected to the bladder, which is an energy restorer, liquid waste release. After the bladder is the kidneys. So the kidney time is from 3 to 5. And of course the kidneys love water, so definitely drink water. You eat dinner, you restore your energy. Your kidney stores your energy reserves. If you feel tired, what did you spend your energy on? Put yourself first. The kidneys are connected again to the bones, cartilage, nails, hair, ears, sweat. Paralysis can be often connected to the kidneys and the lower back, of course, because that's where the kidneys are. So incontinence, impotence, menstrual problems, asthma, nosebleeds, dry tongue, sore throat, pain in the lower back and inside of thighs, and warm and sweaty feet are all aspects that are connected to the kidneys. Of course, everything is connected. We have these holistic bodies. They can't be, atomistically divided into one piece, but this can give you some indicator. 7 to 9 is the time for the pericardium, which is a time to socialize and have fun. The pericardium is responsible for circulation, brain, and reproductive organs. It's the best time to conceive. So 7 to 9 if you're wanting to have a baby. Or if you're not, maybe avoid sex then. It's connected to the heart. Of course, it's right by the heart. It's connected to the stomach as well. Motion sickness and other mental problems. Heart problems, mental problems, chest cramps, swollen face, swollen armpits, cramps in arms, and warm and sweaty hands are all aspects of disrupted health that are connected to the pericardium. So again, energetics of the pericardium are protection, light reading, self-love. These are great focuses around pericardium time of 7 to 9. And then we're talking triple burner. From 9 to 11 is the triple burner. So this is the endocrine system, right? And the metabolic balancing. So you should be getting sleepy. It's connected to the eyes, ears, constipation, chest and back, swollen abdomen, edema, incontinence, tinnitus, face pain, sore throat, ear problems, pains in the side of the chest, midriff, thighs, or legs. The triple burner is connected to the thyroid and the adrenals, so it's responsible for energy transfer, temperature control, and metabolism. So try to avoid eating at this time between 9 and 11. Chill out, relax, and read. Between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. is the gallbladder hour. So, of course, gallbladder then liver, right? They're connected in the body. So if you have gallstones, you may have pain at this time. You should sleep and regenerate. Cellular repair and building blood cells is happening at this time. And the gallbladder is also connected to the eyes, ears, throat, liver, hips, the lower back. If you have headaches, jaw problems, vision, bitter taste in the mouth, pain in the shoulder blades or armpits or down the side of the body and lower back, those could all be indicators of things going on with the gallbladder. See what we can gain from Ayurveda on top of our TCM knowledge. So one of the things I'll never forget is when I was told about the second Pitta wave. So the Ayurvedic hours are based on the doshas. So that would be Kapha, Pitta, Vata. So there are doshic hours of the day. So Pitta is like fire. So let's start with the second Pitta. So basically, you should go to bed before the second Pitta, which starts at 10 p.m. So if you don't, the Pitta kind of wakes you up because it's that fire. So that's what I remember. I now think if I don't go to bed at like 9:30 or something, around 10, I just get the second wave of energy, and then I'm staying up a bit late. So around 10 o'clock is the Pitta hour till about 2 a.m. And they again suggest that you do not eat. It's time reserved for organ healing and restoration. From 2 a.m. until 6 a.m. is the Vata time, so 6 a.m. being sunrise. It's an important time of active dreaming when the brain can express its creativity. So again, dreaming was notated on the traditional Chinese organ hours multiple times for being regenerative for the liver and the lungs at that same time. And then from 6 to 10 a.m., this is the Kapha hour. Kapha is a slow energy. So it's when you wake up in the first 2 hours to slowly ease into the day calmly. And I find that to be very true for me. I have to start almost like a flower, slowly like unfurling and blossoming into the day. And I feel that creates a really healthy doshic balance for me. I have excess Vata when I'm in balance. So Vata's air, it can be a bit flighty. It really wants balanced, regular meal times that are undisrupted by different energetics. And Vata really, can be balanced with a little bit more ease and just slow slow your roll. So they say to eat your largest meal of the day as digestion is strongest around 10 a.m. So this 10 to noon time. So basically 11. Which again is corresponding with when they were saying things about digestion on the TCM. From 10 till 2, we're talking Pitta. Okay, so it's an active time, greatest time of productivity, work or exercise. Again, it corresponds well. When you get into the second Vata, which will be from 2 to 6 p.m., you feel the most alert and creative. It's a good time for tackling problems, designing or constructing projects. And then from 6 to 10, from sunset until 10, we're in the Kapha hours. You get to bed before 10, hopefully, to peacefully fall asleep. So I hope that this helps you. I use it all the time. It has been indispensable to me. And if you have any questions or would like access to these charts, please feel free to reach out to me. All right, have a good day.